Hello.
Hi there.
Welcome to Dorky Ever After.
Yeah.
What are we doing today, wife?
We are making a cafe at home, but specifically a granny cafe.
What's the granny cafe?
It's specifically like a British thing.
It's like a British granny cafe. It's basically a tea room, a garden centre, but they're good. They are good despite their name. Our kitchen's haunted.
I didn't know what a granny cafe was, or garden cafe is really what it's called, until I got to the UK. Because the best way I can describe it to like an American is imagine at Lowe's, a very high-end kind of tea room that feels lovely. I don't know how to describe it, like a cafe at Lowe's.
And if you're British, this is pretty much like your standard garden centre cafe. You go into your garden centre, they have that little cafe tucked away in the corner where they do the cream teas and the afternoon scones and cakes, and that's what we're doing because we miss being able to go to our local ones.
They tend to do like an all-day breakfast.
100%, you know it's a nice little British cafe when you have an all-day breakfast on the menu, beans on toast, they're a must.
Toasted sandwiches, lasagna.
Baguettes with a prawn marie filling, and let's not forget the jacket
And then also
potatoes.
sometimes you have like a curry thrown in there.
Yeah, curry, chili, like
Chips.
they like to be a homemade chili, hand-battered fish and chips. And probably my favourite part of these cafes is that they have so many cakes.
And scones.
And scones. Let's not forget they have fruit scones. They have cheese scones, plain scones. Any other scones?
I don't know enough about scones.
Cherry scones.
Well, today I will show you over here what I have set up. A cake that I have pre-made that we are going to make into a Victoria sponge.
The staple of a granny cafe.
Here for my lunch, I'm having a toasted sandwich. Tom, we have set up a beans on toast station.
You guys don't know this, but I actually consume metal raw. That's why my bowl is literally a tin of beans.
Also at the cafes, they tend to have a soup section with rustic bread. So we're going to have a little butternut squash soup and a rustic bread.
And because we still miss Disney, be our guest. Plates and this amazing Pizza Planet pizza.
Yeah. And then also at the cafe, you can order a tea. And for that, you'll normally get a pot of tea, a little bit of milk, and a cup to put it in. So.
Again, moving back to the things we miss. You have a Tokyo teapot.
Yeah.
You have a Beaches and Cream from Florida glass. We clearly thrive on Disney cafe food and Japan in this household, and you guys know that if you follow this channel.
I've pre-made a vanilla cake. We get questioned a lot about us making so many sweet things. I tend to make them healthy and modify the recipes. So this cake has yogurt and egg whites in it, so there's no butter or oil or anything, and reduced sugar thing. Yay! Also, traditionally with a Victoria sponge, you would put down a layer of frosting or cream or something. We don't like that stuff that much, so we're literally just doing the jam. You good?
Yep.
And now we top this off. Good.
And of course, it wouldn't be a Victoria sponge without a good amount of powdered sugar on top. For those of you who don't know, a Victoria sponge is basically a British cake, and it's like a British, I guess, vanilla cake that's very light and fluffy. You put a layer of jam in the middle. Traditionally, there'd also be a layer of cream with that jam, but we chose to not put cream in because, hey. And then it's topped up with this really nice, like, powdered sugar that makes this really just nice looking cake that looks like something your grandmother would make. And for me, my grandmothers did make it growing up, which is so stereotypical, but you know, does it make us a granny? No, but makes us love granny cafes. They're good. Cake has to cool down, so we just put it outside.
I've got a little garden. Come to my garden. I'm growing some things. It's been a week and nothing's happened.
Time to powder the sugar.
We're gonna put it in the sink. Easiest way to get a simple coat is to use your strainer and go like that.
Do 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 do.
This is why we did it in the sink.
And that is a lovely looking Victoria sponge. Honestly, 100% recommend doing this though, because we've done this like once a week. We found something that we can do that we were doing outside of lockdown to do at home, and it makes things so much nicer. And also like, it makes it so much more normal. Yeah, we're gonna have a granny cafe at home.
Okay, so to start out, I'm gonna pour the soup. Are you ready for the icky soup sound? Ready? Ready for it?
Let's get close to it, ready?
Ready?
Oh! What have you done? Oh, it's brilliant. Jamie, no! Oh, I see you trying to put it back in. She can fix this. Is there a spoon somewhere? Order has been restored. Soup is now inside of the pot.
We're gonna microwave this. So here we have soup. It looks better than it did. Good. And then they always have some rustic bread slices. So I'm gonna go for a big quarter chunk. Alright, so I am going to have toasted sandwiches. I made an extra one in case Tom wanted more. This is ham, cheese, and chutney, and then this one is just cheese and tomato. We hope for the best.
Making baked beans. So for this, I'm not going to use a saucepan like some people do. I'm going to do it the lazy way, and I'm going to make them in a bowl. In the microwave.
Microwave it. So toast sandwich, this, soup, bread, beans on toast, cake. It's really fun. I'm so excited.
And now we're back inside. That was such a lovely lunch. Thank you so much, Amy Jo. And that was pretty much what you would have at a granny cafe, garden centre cafe, British garden centre cafe lunch. And then, if you're me, you normally finish it off with cake there and then. Jamie would often get a cake and bring it home and have it later, and then I'd eat it. Anyway.
So I'll have cake later.
Another remnant of Japan, my Kirby Cafe dessert fork from when we went to Kirby Cafe.
Slice, 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 slice. There we go.
So there we have it, our granny cafe at home. It was so good fun.
With cake for Tom.
Oh, it's the best thing ever. Thank you so much, Amy Jo. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do throw a thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next Sunday for a brand new Dorky video. Bye.
Bye.